What's up, Witchlings? Thanks so much for coming over today. So it is October, where we talk about the 31 days of Samhain, and I am late in posting today, but you won't judge me because you're amazing. Today we're talking about our celebration plans for Samhain. So, when I was younger, I used to always make amazing costumes and go to sweet parties, but now that I'm older and I'm a witch, I don't really like to go out as much. I like to just kind of respect the day, and what I like to do to celebrate is spells. So I have not one, not two, but 3 spells planned for today that I will do on Samhain. So let's jump right into the Book of Shadows. It's my page of Book of Shadows for Samhain. Isn't this cute? I ripped this out of a book. I'm not, if I don't like the book that much, I'm just going to make it into art. So, so here's my page on Samhain. It's not filled yet completely. Still got a lot of stuff I want to add, but isn't that cute? I love her. She's so cute. Okay, so here's 2 of the spells that I'm going to be doing, and the other one is a spell of pumpkin soup. So let's check out the first spell. As you can tell, it has to do with a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. So here is the spell for the Samhain Protection Pumpkin. So the spell is going to include a candle, which I'm going to dress with cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. Here I wrote what the incantation is going to be, and then I made up the sigil with some different runes that I liked, that I thought kind of represented the blessing that I'd like to put into the pumpkin, into the jack-o'-lantern for the holiday. So as I dress the candle and light the pumpkin, I'll probably do it a couple days out to protect the household through all of Samhain while the veil is open. It'll be open for roughly 6 days-ish, so like a couple days before and a couple days afterwards. So I'm going to keep it going as long as I can, but definitely on the night of will be my primary day to incant. So the spell goes: spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, fill this property with strength and love. So spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, fill this property with strength and love. Something like that. I always like to make up a song when I do it. So you bless the candle and you put it into the jack-o'-lantern, put it out, and that is one of my Samhain spells. Samhain spells. Samhain spell number 2. It's going to be, if you can't tell, it's a little bag, and it signifies the death of things. Isn't it cute? Ah, cute little death bag. So this is going to be the Samhain Death Sachet. The Samhain Death Sachet Burner. So you're going to burn this one outside after you put items in it. So I like the end of the year to get rid of things that we don't need anymore, and I would like to think of things like the whole family wants to get rid of. Like maybe for my daughter who has ADD, maybe she wants to get rid of inattention or getting distracted at school. And for myself, I'd like to get rid of like self-doubt, get rid of worries, that kind of thing. Just put the things in that I want to no longer be behaviors in the next year. So you write those items in and you put it into a dark rag. I think I'll probably put an adorable little skeleton boy on front, like that. Skeletons are gender neutral. Little skeleton fella. Little skeleton thing on the front. Once I tie it up. And as we go to burn it, we're going to say, Samhain brings the death of my woes. The veil grabs them, all gone as it's closed. So that's that little spell that I wrote for the sachet. And the last spell is going to be my favorite food, pumpkin soup. It's going to be pumpkin soup that protects the home. That spell is in another book. Not really a book. It's in my box of recipe spells. Oh, here's another page. Do you guys want to see a tour of my so far Book of Shadows sometime? Because I could totally do that. Goodbye. Ah! Ah! I put some flowers inside. We're back from out of the space. Alright, so here are my recipes. This is my sacred box of recipe spells. It was passed down to the family. I think it was my grandmother's. It was definitely my mother's. But I have in here my pumpkin soup spell that I'll do for Samhain. So, pumpkin soup, protect my loves. In cold days, your powers are strong. This is one of my spells. So, in here I put in, I know how to make this one, so pretty much I just put in what the correspondences are to each of the items. And when I put each of the correspondences into my soup, I'm going to turn it clockwise to bring in the protection and love of my family to help empower them. And these are the things that I'm going to ask each of the items to do. For instance, ginger. As I put in the ginger, I might say something like, ginger, your spicy heat amplifies the potion's speed. Something like that. And then like when I put in the pumpkin, I might say, pumpkin, you bring comfort and joy to the family. Your bright color makes everybody happy. Something like that, you know. So that's how I'll do it. If you guys would like to see this recipe, you could watch me make it. Leave me a comment if you want to see me make this recipe. By the way, have I mentioned to subscribe lately? You probably should. You know you want to, Witchlings. So on the other side, I just kind of drew a picture of all the ingredients. So it's got milk, it's got salt, that's what these little dots are, salt, it's got a pumpkin, it's got onions, leek, turmeric from some paste, some like curry powder stuff. I'll probably use turmeric instead, nutmeg, ginger. So those are the primary components. And that's my plans for Samhain.